Delaware in the building. Y'all ain't ready for the Delaware takeover. Y'all not ready for this unique style and creativity that everybody in the world wants to see. Nas and Jay is bringing it, and everything they bring got that Delaware swag.
Oh. Hey, everybody.
Oh.
No, I got it.
Hey, everybody.
We're having a rough start for a couple of different reasons.
I don't even know.
A lot going on. A lot just transpired over the past 5 minutes.
Literally.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find the live. Stop looking at me like that.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, it is Wednesday, March 5th. And
what?
Yeah, I'm just trying to say something so that you can get all that together.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
All right. Welcome to your evening sip of local news. What's happening? And
real world mess.
I am Naja Nicole, your chronic overthinker, overthinking everything at this very moment.
And I am J Street Jr. Never panic. Never panic.
I've seen Jay panic. And
when did you see me panic?
When you lost your keys that time.
Okay.
Jay does not panic, not like normal people. He gets mean, like angry panic, like slamming things and cussing under his breath.
It's basically a temper tantrum.
Super aggressive.
It's basically a temper tantrum.
So when he panics, that's when I get super serene and calm. And I'm like, Jay, why don't we check here? Mm-hmm. Why don't we take this moment to breathe?
Yeah, no fear, just anger.
How am I when I panic?
It's obvious. You know what I'm saying? It's like a very traditional panic. Like, oh, God. You know what I'm saying?
Traditional panicker. I love that. Yeah. Make sure you listen back to the replay of this episode or WJVSradios.com. You can download the app and watch us there and all the other stuff that be going on the radio, though, is only Grown Folks Radio.
If you talk like that for 3 more seconds, I will permanently end the show.
We're going to do a temperature check.
We will never do Naj and Jay again.
We're going to do a temperature.
Because if you think for 1 second that I'm going to sit next to someone talking to me that way.
We're going to do a temperature check.
The bridge. You want it? Like, we can do this if you need to.
But why is it so annoying? I thought you grew up in the hood. Why is that
so annoying?
I thought you grew up in the hood.
No. Around the corner from.
Thought you was a hood boy.
I never said such a thing in my life.
Thought you was from the street.
I never said nothing like that in my life, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Ew.
Oh, there we go.
Ew.
Bam. Turned it off. There we go.
All right. Yep. Temperature check.
Who's going first?
How do you feel, Jay? How's it going? How's life?
I'm pretty good.
Are you contemplating anything in your mind? Would you like to share your thoughts?
In as much as I don't panic, I contemplate 10 billion things at once. Let's not get that twisted. But I'm actually pretty good right now. I said before that when it gets nice outside, that makes a big difference. It was raining today, but the weather's been warmer.
That rain was aggressive.
Yeah, and I had a thought that I didn't post on the interwebs, basically saying that over this next 3 to 4 days, I don't have a lot to do. It's just a normal day. And y'all don't know how much I run ridiculously hard every day. So the fact that I only...
Outside of the runs that he posts online, calling you all lazy.
Yeah. Since I just have a pretty normal weekend, like I don't have to go here and all over the place and ripping and running, I feel like I'm on vacation because it's a rare time I have nothing to do. So I'm actually pretty even right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. How about you? How are you?
I'm all right. I had an epiphany the other day.
Okay, give us the epiphany. Spell it.
EPIFH.
Nope.
I mean PH. Sorry. ANY. Epiphany. So I realized that I'm content.
Mm-hmm.
And
what? How did you get there?
Because I was like, I'm not sad or depressed or angry. I'm also not like overly excited and like.
Is that uncomfortable for you?
It was.
Yeah, it was.
It was because I think I'm stuck in either or so often that when nothing is there and I'm just like,
yeah,
I don't know what's happening. Like
it's confusing to you.
It's very, and then I started journaling and I was like, how odd is it that I find discomfort in contentment?
Yeah, that's a big realization and statement because I search for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when I find it, I'm like, this is where I want to be. So for you to be in that place and be like, oh my God, what is this? Is interesting.
Yeah. Why is YouTube getting all weird?
Mm-hmm. It might be that link and not this, but anyway, go ahead, sorry.
But yeah, I feel content. I'm just coasting for the first time in like a very long time. I have no desire to shop. I have no desire to, sometimes you seek thrilling things to boost your mood, right?
I get that.
I don't have that need. Like, I'm so cool where I'm at that I am just like, I'm just going to go home and eat dinner and spend time with my kids.
Do you think you could live in that place for an extended period of time?
I don't know. So like, I'm comfortable now that it's been a couple days or like.
Are you an adrenaline junkie?
I am not.
Okay. I
think that I've been in the extreme on either side for so long that I'm exhausted of it. So being here has been kind of peaceful.
Yeah.
And I need that peace in my life.
Yeah.
And also when you're dealing with anxiety, like not being anxious, it's like.
Is anxious your baseline?
Yes.
Oh.
Like I'm always, I wake up anxious. I go to bed anxious. Like I'm anxious about everything.
So then do you think that you've maybe found a new baseline?
Well, this has only been recent.
But is it possible that we found a new baseline? And what does that baseline sound like? Does it go boom? I'm
uncomfortable. You're making me uncomfortable.
Okay. Cool.
Yes, wildly. I don't know, but I'm good.
Great.
Yeah. I will say that when I feel other people's tension around me, I don't want to be around you.
Okay. I feel that.
Typically, like I'll match energy. Like you anxious, I'm anxious. But now I'm like, I don't want to be around.
Get out of here.
Get away from me.
No,
I don't want it.
I mean, the situation from a couple of weeks ago, I wonder if that played a role into that. We're way off, not topic, but I didn't think we would be here. But I wonder if that was like your last straw. Like, I'm not doing this anymore. Like, I'm not matching energies and being in any kind of a cloudy situation.
What happened a couple weeks ago?
Never mind.
I don't remember.
That's fine.
But don't bring me back.
I won't.
Don't bring me back.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
I hope, and well, I'm not trying to like project my hopes onto you, but it would be cool if this was like your new baseline. Like,
Jay said, listen here, little girl. I'm about tired of your shit. Jay, the amount of times I have called Jay in a panic. And he's like this. What? That's your line. That is your opening line. What? So I think Jay's hope is more so because he don't have to hear my shit.
No.
You ain't got to hear my shit.
I genuinely hope that I'm going to use a word to annoy the heck out of you.
Oh my God.
I hope that you have found a new homeostasis.
Oh.
Yeah.
I just want to slap you. I would have slapped you.
So.
Oh, God.
And I'll leave it at that.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about flowers.
Oh my gosh. If there's someone who will mess this part up, it is me.
It's you.
I know.
It's you, child.
Well, why isn't it? Well,
I don't know.
The flowers
you
are
always
there.
messing.
Only flowers too, but there it is, flowers.
God.
I don't know why they're not falling. I did the thing.
I'm
but
annoyed.
Hey, let's give out the flowers.
I'm annoyed.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have flowers to Cheryl and Christopher Mack for the opening of the Bridge Art Gallery. Woo!
Yeah. Standing ovation.
It is a beautiful space. Absolutely gorgeous. The artwork is absolutely beautiful. I mean, breathtaking and thought-provoking, well thought out. And then seeing the support from the community show up was absolutely amazing. And Edward Loper junior piece sold.
Yeah, and there were a few Edward Loper Jr. pieces in the building, which was super cool.
Yeah.
Obviously, congratulations. And I've said so much before about how they're great people. And I knew that, but I haven't really seen what they can do at that capacity and at that level.
Yeah.
And I expected them to be great, but it's awesome to see it delivered.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, I was like, as soon as they said, I was like, oh, this is going to be dope. Like, I knew it. But you don't know what exactly it's going to be like.
Right.
And quite frankly, there was no, like, drama leading up to it.
Right.
You know, maybe there was, but we don't know about it because they kept it cool.
Yeah.
But, like, it just was all of a sudden here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you walk in the building, and it's like a genuinely dope space.
Right.
And the art, from my perspective, I'm learning more. Like, I'm not a newbie to art at this point. You know, maybe like 2-3 years ago, I know what I was talking about. Right. But like, I walked in and I'm like, this is a really diverse collection of art, from the Biggie painting, from the Biggie photo to the Edward Loper. You know, you have a local legend, and then all the way up to New York. Yeah. It was really dope. The event, as you said, was, well, I wasn't there. I wasn't there for the grand opening. I was there for the ribbon cutting ceremony. And that was extremely well attended. You had a real spectrum of our city, you know, a real amount of diversity.
Yes. And
it was just a dope event.
Yeah.
With cool people, you know? And I was fortunate to be able to be there and just do my little picture thing. So it was great. Yeah.
Flowers to Dr. Tracy Curry.
Yes.
And and the Dollar Art Museum and everyone involved, all of the poets, all of the artists, Shannon, like everyone who was involved in the Poetry as Activism celebration. It was phenomenal. I have gotten messages after message after message. And even today, someone who works at the museum stopped me to say how, and she was like, I'm not a big poetry person. She was like, but when I tell you, I was so moved. She was like, I was between tears and laughter and nostalgia and it was so beautiful. And everyone said the same thing. And it was centered around the experiences and the inspiration and, you know, Black women, but the amount of women of different races and age groups that resonated with the poetry and the artwork, you know, and the dedication to Nikki Giovanni and Roberta Flack. It just was like, it was so telling. And I'm just so proud to have been a part of this event. And I'm so thankful for my new friends and my relationship with Dr. Tracy Curry. You know, it's just been a beautiful, beautiful experience. So, happy birthdays. 3 happy birthdays this week.
Who'd I miss?
Okay. Darnell Miller.
Yeah, okay.
Malcolm Coley.
Oh, they were the same day, too.
Yes, and
Gerald
Gerald Chavis.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Those are pretty heavy hitters. Yeah, those are some heavy hitters. That's what's up.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Do it like a trumpet. Happy birthday, y'all. Have a shot of tequila for us. Also, happy anniversary, happy wedding anniversary to my high school friends who are high school sweethearts, John and Sarah. You guys are so cute, and I love you so much. And when you come back to Delaware, please give me a call because I miss your faces. And that's it.
Cool.
Flowers.
Local?
All right. Real quick, we got a commercial. Commercial.
All right. Go ahead.
How about you read it this time?
Okay. You want me to read the commercial?
Hold on.
Which voice should I use? I use my
standard.
Here.
There you go.
Starting right here?
Mm-hmm.
Sign up for My Bridge Box and have your packages delivered to a safe and secure location. You pick up your packages at your convenience. Visit mybridgebox.com for additional information. My Bridge Box is fulfilling a need within the community because folks be stealing.
Okay. Local news. That one's moving. I look so
Oh my gosh.
pale and just
Well, you.
I look like a drained lollipop.
You know, as a resident and classic Redbone,
sickly.
There's nothing that makes me happier than not being the lightest person in the room.
Like I look like
to be the colored one.
I look like the Band-Aids. That's what I look like. I look like Band-Aids.
Hysterical.
This is sad.
Well,
and this is my natural hair color. And my natural skin color.
There's a lot of contrast.
This don't make sense.
Contrasty. Yeah. So, local news.
Local news. Mm-hmm. You know, I got to be honest with you. I'm about tired of certain bills. And one of the bills that I'm tired of is the tolls. I'm so tired.
It seems like there's a never ending
of the tolls. It's
I told you so.
You sneeze in one direction and you owe 4 tolls. The tolls are going up.
They told you.
And this is what they said that the increase is to help with the road infrastructure in Delaware. So this is
at least they told you ahead of time.
So this is what they're going to support. Bridge paint removal and recoating.
I told you so.
Suspension rope replacement. Bridge steelwork repairs. Workers' safety fall protection upgrades. Ship collision protection. We could thank Baltimore for that shit. Cashless toll implementation. No, keep the cash because that's how y'all keep getting us. It's $1. You ain't got $1 in nothing. And then you get a $25 letter talking about, you didn't pay your toll. Well, there was no one there to pay it. And I didn't have
I feel
coins.
like you're absorbing my sort of aggression somehow because the finger's pointing and it's in my face and it's loud. I'm irritated. Is this what happens when you get even? Like now you
Route 295 bridge widening and Cape May Lewis Ferry new vessel program. All of this totals up to be almost $100 million. Oh, more than that.
Can somebody get
almost $200 million?
Can somebody get Elon Musk to investigate this? Because if
get those to come up in here.
This is the place where he's actually needed. But whatever, yeah.
I'm just so exhausted. So car tolls is going up by $1, and then the trucks is going up by $1. So
or take Route 13.
Just you wait. Somebody gonna be on 13 with a dang box talking about toll fee. Just wait for it. Because everybody gonna be taking 13. But it's $1 during the week and then $3 on the weekends for cars.
I don't know.
I'm just tired. I'm so tired. Y'all always asking for money. Y'all are worse than a private school. Oh my God. Also, Tyler Technologies. So if you don't know what that is the assessment agency that the state hired to do the evaluations of your homes. And a lot of people feel as though they over-assessed their homes, which will ultimately cause their property taxes to go up. So you can do an appeal. You can file an appeal by 4 p.m. March 14th. So they're going to have some special meetings to extend the appeal filing deadline from the 14th to the 31st. So hopefully that'll happen. But until then, the deadline is still the 14th. So go online to the county website so that you can go and file your appeal and find out what documents you need to have to file the appeal. Right now, they basically said my house is like $400. I'm like, baby, please. Ain't no way. Now, what I did read is one thing you could do is bring in documentation that shows what houses within arm's length of your house. So basically like houses within your neighborhood, what they recently sold for as a way to have your appeal reassessed. But yeah, instead of complaining on it, because a lot of people are on the Nextdoor app complaining about their assessment and how wrong it is, go and file an appeal so that you can get it situated. You only have till next Friday. Mm-hmm. That's the 14th, right?
I have no idea. Seriously, I don't. Yeah. Sorry.
Just go online and figure out what you got to do for that. And that's all I have for local news.
Okay. I don't know. I have the list. So, yeah.
You don't have any local news.
No. Mm-mm. Unless, what's on the list? I don't have the list in front of me.
Real world mess.
Oh, well.
You know what? You're the worst assistant ever. I'm going to fire you.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Good luck with that.
See if you can press your own buttons.
Well, you're basically going to end up just like the Trump administration where you're rehiring who you fired. It's going to be the exact same situation. Like, you should learn from that. You don't fire all of the air traffic controllers for the show and then find out that you can't control the flight patterns of the show and then be like, oh, I need you back. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even fly the camera. But go ahead.
You know what's funny? I am so opposed to handling the technology that when he does give me a camera, I'm like this. Ugh. Like, I don't, this is peasant work. You do it.
Okay.
All right. Daylight savings.
Yeah. So if you guys didn't know, daylight savings is on Sunday. You're going to lose an hour of sleep. And
I really don't get enough.
And I don't want to be morbid, but like, this is literally the time of the year where there are the most heart attacks. And if you're young and healthy, you probably don't have to worry about that. But like, it's a fact. So you should do what you can to mitigate the loss of sleep for that day. And it generally takes people a week or two to reset. If I were you, especially if you're getting a little bit older like me, try not to have a crazy Saturday night at least. Like, you're going
to be 49 this year.
Yeah, don't get trashed. Try to get to bed early.
If you're going to get trashed earlier.
I don't even do all that Friday night if you have to, but I would really this week try to get yourself on a reasonable schedule so that you're not knocked out of whack next week, because it really does impact you. Like, I get super excited to have more sunlight, and that's great.
I need it.
No.
I need it. Please.
Yeah, but daylight savings is coming, and we get more light, but you're going to lose some sleep until you reset. So prepare yourself, because it really does impact people. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Side note, also going on right now, and I always post about this, and I forgot to, and it's just something that's kind of near and dear to me in a weird kind of way. It's Ramadan right now,
yes.
Right? So from my end, I always have at least a couple of kids who are Muslim that I work with at the school where I am. And if you work in education or if you work with kids, you really need to be cognizant of your Muslim kids who are fasting, because it definitely impacts how they behave. Like, they will have a big breakfast, hopefully, honestly, depending on where they're coming from, they'll have a big breakfast in the morning, hopefully, and then all day they don't have anything. And then they have to wait until sundown before they can eat something again. So if you notice that your kids who happen to be Muslim are cranky by lunchtime and are just cranky over the course of this month, that's probably why. So be easy on them, because they're just following their religion. So be sensitive to that. It's really important. And I'll leave it there. Yeah.
Okay. Happy Ramadan.
Yeah. Eid's coming up.
Okay. Jesus, I can't even. Okay. There was a post on Facebook. I got to bring it up. And it was 2 white people. Mm-hmm. If you woke up black, name one thing you would do that day.
Mm-hmm. And so, number one, what were some of the things that they said they would do?
Someone said I would hop on the drums.
Oh, okay.
It would be so much easier because I would actually have rhythm.
But there are some good white drummers out there. But okay, I'll take that one. But there are some way more funny ones.
What?
I mean, they're inappropriate, but like, can you pull one
that said dunk a basketball, dance, and clap on beat?
Clap on beat, I'll take. There's some white dunkers now, like some really good ones. Can you find one that's like a little bit inappropriate?
Someone said put lotion on my ashy skin.
Okay, that's a good one. That's a little bit funny. I wanted to fight. Right.
Someone said I'd give free auntie hugs to all those in need.
Okay, I can dig that.
I love that one. Let me see.
Don't let me find
a lot of them is like dance.
No, this is
someone else said shake my butt.
Yeah, there was
oh my God.
I feel like there's an older
someone
version of this.
Someone said learn how to cook, because I've never really had seasoned food.
That's pretty good.
Someone said get my hair done and get braids in it.
Okay. Now, let's flip it, because what would you do right now if you woke up tomorrow and you were a white lady?
Go to the bank and take out a loan?
I think I would cuss out the police.
I would go to the bank
Every
so
single
quick.
police officer I saw, I'd walk up to and give him a hard time.
My name is Jessica Greenwood. I have an 800 credit score.
I'm going to walk up to every officer. I'm going to say, hey, buddy, what are you doing?
This really grinds my gears.
This really grinds my gears, my guy, and I need for you to just move that car out of my way, or I'm going to call my lawyer. All right? You know what I'm saying? I would call my lawyer on somebody for sure. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely.
I would go and buy me a boat.
I'd get kicked out of, that's a good one. I would get kicked out of my country club and make them let me back in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
What else?
What else is, I'm trying to think, because I have a lot of white friends, and I'm trying to think of the things that they do that I wish I could do that I can't. You know what I'm saying?
I'd go to the uppity boutiques.
Yes.
I'd go
shopping in the most, that's exactly right.
To uppity boutiques.
And just walk around and see what it's like when no one's paying any attention to you whatsoever. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I would definitely go car shopping. You know, I'd like go test ride a Ferrari or something like that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I'd look at myself naked.
Why?
Because I've only seen my black body.
But there's a million other bodies. You just want to see it.
I just want to see what my body looks like white.
Didn't we comment on your current complexion earlier? So you don't have to actually. You can live that right now. I mean, put on a wig. You know what I'm saying, and then you know. You can do that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
But I love the comments. They passed the vibe check, as some people would say. Like I enjoyed that.
Mm-hmm. So yeah.
So let us know if you're black and you woke up white, what would be the first thing you do?
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, I would take out a $500 million loan.
I'm cussing out the police. That's 100%.
I'd cash that baby out and move to Italy. Yeah. Something.
I'm putting my finger so far in that guy's face. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna dare him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay.
Oh, you know what else I might do?
What?
This is the last thing I would do.
Okay.
I'm 100% sure that I would put on a Trump hat. I would put on my MAGA hat. I'd get in the truck and I'd just go around. Oh, no. I'd put on the MAGA hat. I'd get in the trunk and I'd carry a gun and just walk around and see what happens. Because I know I'm safe. Like, nothing's going to happen to me. But I want to see how everyone reacts to that and what it's like when people just, I want to see what that perspective is.
I don't want to do nothing scary.
But you're not going to have any problems. Nobody's going to bother you. They might be like, hey, you suck. but no one's going to I don't think anyone's going to do anything.
I would try to dance. I would try to dance and see what happens.
Oh my gosh, I can't dance anymore.
Well, I couldn't dance in the first place. Right. Did it change? Did it flip? I can't dance now. So, what's up? Mm-hmm. I also am not great at baking, so I will try to bake.
I think I'd start, I don't know why my whole thing is about the police, but I think I'd put someone under ccensus arrest. I
need you to work on that. I need you to work on that.
Hey, you're in trouble. You're under arrest.
I would also see how long I could sit in the sun.
Ooh, I don't think I would test that one. That's
I
would
put on the appropriate lotions, but I just want to see.
No, I don't ever want to experience that. That looks like the worst part of being white. No, absolutely not. Mm-mm.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I would talk to a bunch of black women just to see what's happening.
But would you still have your knowledge of what it is to be black?
Yeah, because you're still you. You're just white.
So how would you have that conversation? You enter the conversation. Obviously, they'll think you're a white person, and then what kinds of things would you say to spark conversation?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I really don't know.
Yeah. And what would you, how would you speak?
I probably would go with the hey sis and see what happens.
Right.
see
watch everyone be or
no, because
but it depends on how you say it.
Right.
You have to have a little bit of you can't just jump into it hey sis, you know what I'm saying?
And first of all,
right. But you could be hey sis.
But that is a curious thought because how do I say this? As a Black woman, I know the reactions that I receive when I am going to a group of white women out of nowhere and have a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
What would be the reaction to a bunch of Black women if I was a white woman without any connection?
Right.
So
Like
I would be
fresh
curious
out the water.
just fresh out.
Yeah.
You know, what would that look like?
Yeah. Yeah. Like, okay. You walk into the blickety blackest event at the Soul Firm. You know what I'm saying? You just walk in there.
No, because the Soul Firm, they good.
They're super good. But like, if you've never been around Black people and you don't know if they're good, like you don't know. Like we know because we're there. You know what I'm saying?
Like if I'm gonna be white, I gotta go to the blackest blickety black. So like Black church in the hood.
Okay.
Because that would be different. The Soul Firm, they see white people all the time.
But you don't know that. And it's like
I've literally been to the Soul Firm.
No, but
what am I missing? What am I missing?
I'm saying you're walking into like because you know you're Black still.
And the other thing is, I don't know if I could not have my Black swag in my white body.
I think we're mixing this all up. Now it's like you're not actually
like I'm white. My skin, I'm presenting complete white.
Uh-huh.
But I
now
don't know
the Soul Firm has never seen you before. You know what you're walking into.
Right.
But they have no idea who you
I
are.
am, right.
So now I need you to give yourself long blonde hair and blue eyes.
And
wear Ann Taylor. And then how do you walk into the Soul Firm? Because you know it's going to be perfectly fine. But how do you navigate that? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you enter that space?
Right.
It's an interesting dilemma. Not even a dilemma, but like, how do you navigate that?
Wasn't there a movie about this?
Trading Places?
Yeah.
The Eddie
we
Murphy
need to watch that again. Wasn't there one with Sidney Poitier too?
I don't know.
I feel like there was a movie with Sidney Poitier where he took like a milk bath or something. Because he woke up white or Black or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. All right. Aaron, Pierre, that's Tiana's. Aaron, Pierre, that's Tiana's. No! I'm not happy. I don't like it. So apparently, Aaron Pierre and Tiana Taylor might be an item.
I thought he was married.
So apparently, there's a lot of up in the airness.
Hollywood. Okay.
Hollywood is Hollywooding right now. But they both posted pictures on their page after the awards show of them in black and white. So for me, the pictures don't say we're in a relationship. They look like regular poses. I think because they're both attractive and she's single and I think he might be because apparently that was a rumor.
That he's married?
Married because I don't think he actually is, but the internet is up in arms. You've got people who are like, they're both super attractive.
Do we know he's straight?
Oh, he's straight.
Okay.
So they're both super attractive and some people feel that they would be a beautiful couple and then other people are very upset because damn, he just got here. He just showed up, Tiana. So yeah, I'm here. Leave him alone. Leave him alone, Tiana. Go away. Go away. But we will see because the other thing is apparently she's been working with different male actors and like styling and different what do you call it? Like promo stuff. So we don't really know. But we will see. We will see. Do you think Tiana Taylor is attractive?
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, how could some people just
I feel like she's gotten a lot of work done in her face and it's bothering me.
Yeah, but
Here you go. Here you go.
What do you
You're
mean?
not engaging with the conversation. Come on, I need girl talk.
I'm not going to give you girl talk.
I need you to give me something.
Of course she's good looking. Like I don't know what else you want me to say to that. Yeah, she's good looking. Like it's.
Do you think
blatant.
they'd be a cute couple?
I'm not
You
engaged.
don't know who Aaron Pierre is?
No, I know who he is. He's the new, the tall, light-skinned dude. So I'll say this then. I am wrong, but I really thought he was gay. When I heard him talk, I was like, he seemed gay to me. So fine. And so he seemed gay.
That's interesting.
Like very. So I was kind of shocked that he was with a woman at all.
What?
So, but yeah, she's gorgeous. I mean, most Hollywood actresses A-list, they're very attractive people. It's just, that's Hollywood. You know what I mean? So, and the whole thing, I mean, I don't have anything to engage because I don't know anything about either of them. And I mean, I was clearly way wrong about who he is, maybe. But I don't know. You know what I mean? I have no idea. But I get that they're both very attractive people. I mean, give me a laundry list of, A and B level Hollywood actresses. Yeah, they're really attractive people.
This is the worst girl talk I have ever had in my entire life. Don't. Now watch how we transition to this next person, because you better have the same lackadaisical response to this that you just had to what I said. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So now that you've seen it, this is perfect. So I really want to know, because I was laughing my behind off about it.
He already got charisma talking about this.
What do you say about this outfit?
She's a pick-me.
Okay, say more.
Anybody who shows all that is a pick-me.
But no, it's really funny.
How is it funny?
Because it's just the top of her butt. Like, it looks silly. It almost looks like someone forgot to make the dress. Like, I get that she's attractive, but that's not my point in posting this. Like, she got half a butt out. It looks like some weird iteration of when the boys are wearing sagging pants. Like, I just see your plumber's crack. It's really funny. Like, it looks ridiculous. Like, I don't actually think that that's like, oh my gosh. Like, if you're going to show your butt, just go full Kanye, with Kanye's ex-wife, and just show everything. But like, what is this? It's hysterical.
Hollywood be Hollywood.
It's really funny. Like, isn't that just, I'm not, like, yes, like everyone in Hollywood, she's very physically attractive, but that dress is absurd and it's really funny to me.
I don't ever want to get to the point where I'm so famous that I just be like, you know what, F it. Let me just show it
But show you 1/3 of my butt. It's the funniest thing.
Because she's too uppity to show you the rest of it.
But it looks like she couldn't dress herself right.
She don't owe y'all a whole butt.
It's like, oh, I forgot to put this part of the dress together.
She don't owe you a whole ass.
Or like it was just a bad cut in the dress and it wasn't supposed to do that, but it fell wrong. Like they didn't get the hips right.
You're ungrateful.
No.
You're ungrateful.
Because if I wanted to, I'm sure I could just find a picture of her whole butt out in a bikini somewhere. Like, that's not a difficult thing to do with any of these people. That's my exact point. I'm sure everyone has. If I go to look up Zoe Kravitz right now, I guarantee you I can find swimsuit pictures of her actual butt. But this is ridiculous. It's hysterical.
We should be honored.
Yeah,
we should be so honored.
Yeah. I hope she farted in that dress. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's funny. Like, you thought that I'm bringing this on and be like, oh, she's hot. Like, no, it's ridiculous.
That's not what I thought.
No, it's like, it's really funny.
I don't.
Like, what if you get sweat down there? Does it kind of just waft up and you catch some of that? Because you don't know what's going on. Like, they might be pretty, but, what if she passed gas at
pretty
the show?
Don't mean you don't stink.
So,
pretty don't mean you don't stink.
Who knows what could have happened? She might have been sitting next to somebody in that dress, and everybody who's honest with themselves knows that bare ass farts smell way worse than underwear covered farts. So if she let something slip in that event, it was raw. Like, you got every bit of whatever escargot she had eaten that night, and you knew her way more than you're supposed to. And you probably, because, like, if you fart with drawers on in a crowded room, nobody really knows. But if you got your whole behind out and it's like a raw air fart, it's like, oh, that is definitely you. So she was probably squeezing tight all last night in all the ways. Because that's risque in a different kind of way.
Because you know them celebrities got bad guts.
Because they Ozempic, strange diets.
Cocaine.
What if you got cocaine and vegan? That's a cocaine vegan fart.
I don't.
Have you ever mixed kale and cocaine and expensive wine into a? Do you know what that smells like?
Let me ask you: does cocaine and vegan butt smell worse than just regular vegan butt?
Yes, because the cocaine just amps up the odor. I'm making this up, obviously, because I don't know anything about cocaine, but you know what I'm saying? If she tooted and tooted,
we will never.
From the rooter to the tutor.
We will never have a sponsorship in our life. We will never.
She got half a butt out. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen.
It's a peach. It's a little peach.
But it's ridiculous.
She's providing fresh produce.
She just want to air her farts out and just be that way.
No, she looking for a man. Her and Channing Tatum broke up.
But that's
she
not
out here hunting.
That how you do it? Just put your butt out.
She's
but
like,
just the top third.
She's like, listen.
Maybe she got a bad bottom cheek.
This is her relationship.
Maybe the
part.
bottom of her cheeks do something funny and she didn't want to show him. Otherwise, it would have got the whole butt.
No, she is.
Maybe they do like little like points.
She is freshly single and on the hunt. And she knows that Holly weird, like the weird stuff.
Just want to see the top of your crack.
So
plumber's crack.
She's saying, here's a little snippet of what you could buy.
Plumber's crack. That's plumber's crack in an expensive dress.
It's crack. It's crack. She's selling.
Are you going to go my way?
I don't get it. Go which way? I don't understand.
What? It's a Lenny Kravitz song.
Oh.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Why did my mom call me and say that she's just started listening to Lenny Kravitz music?
Oh, he's a really good, he makes good music.
But I'm like, where did this come from? Who the hell are you? But she's also taking guitar lessons.
Oh, well, there you go.
Which is hilarious.
I mean, Lenny Kravitz is a rock and roll sex guitar god. I get it. Like, I'm not mad at him. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And
Didn't he show his ass at one point?
And that's the funniest thing. I guess the whole family likes to just show their parts.
She's paying homage to her father.
Yeah. He should have showed up and just tattled her.
Can you imagine being her dad and looking on the red carpet and see your dog?
Well, can you imagine him being your dad, showing up to events with his nipples out? Everybody's showing stuff they shouldn't show with the mesh shirt and just the nipples out. Like, hey, like, dad, please. Like, I don't care. This is gross. You're my dad. And now he's got to pay it. You know, now it's getting paid back with plumber's crack and open air farts.
Speaking of open air farts, Dolly Parton lost her husband of 60 years.
60 years.
60 years. And you know there's a lot of open air farts in that marriage.
By the time you get to 5 years in, if that.
Listen, maybe 2 years in, you should be farting in front of your husband and your wife.
Yeah.
60 years.
They have been together for 2 lifespans of you. Isn't that crazy?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
They were already adulting adults by the time I was born.
Mm-hmm. Because they got married in their 20s.
Wow.
Yeah. It's really cool to see that kind of, and I read some stuff about how their marriage wasn't traditional for obvious reasons. And
I mean, anytime you're an artist and your marriage is not traditional.
Yeah. And it's really cool to see love last. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, my parents are about to reach their 50th next year.
Oh my God.
My Uncle Vess, they had their 50th. And it's a beautiful thing. It's just, you know, I wish that we had more of that longevity.
Why do people last that long in a marriage?
I don't know. I could make things up, but...
Okay, so why has your marriage lasted?
Because we're friends.
Okay,
that's bottom line.
So there's a key in that.
Oh, that's a fundamental. If you're not friends first, you're doomed from the rip. Forget about it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else? What are like the top 3 fundamental things that you have to have in a marriage?
You got to have friendship.
Okay.
I think you have to know that fundamentally that the other person has your back. And I think that fundamentally you have to give the person room to be themselves and change and grow. That's just off the top of my head. So
what was the biggest change from Jay then to Jay now?
Oh, I'm not selfish like I was.
Okay.
Yeah, I can put me second and third and fourth.
What was Lisa's change?
Deciding to deal with me.
No, because she decided then and she's still deciding now.
And it's a constant decision, absolutely. But actually, to that point, there's not a constant decision. It's like once you make the commitment, it's like, yo, we're in this either way. Okay. I don't care if you grow 3 feet and you know what I'm saying? Like, we're in it. And I think it's really important to put yourself with someone who fundamentally understands what commitment is. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I've always said this to you, that it's no different than your art. There are days when you don't feel like practicing. Mm-hmm. There are days when you don't want to write the song. There's days when you don't want to show up for the gig, but you say, you know what? I committed to this and it's not always going to be fun.
Yeah.
So here I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
What I was about to ask you. Y'all will be married 10
The
years?
gum matches the shirts. I want a piece of gum now, please. I would like a piece of gum.
Wait, I was about to ask you.
10 years, yeah.
What is the toughest thing about marriage?
I'm trying to be completely honest because I haven't had a hard time. I think from my end, the hardest part is managing the kids because they disrupt your day to day so much, then they take all of your time and energy.
Okay.
Can I have the gum?
What was your marriage like before kids?
It was only a year.
And
we got right to it. So, because I was old. I'm old.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ray is 9.
Yeah.
Oh dang.
She turned 10 in August.
Oh wow.
So it was like, let's go. I was 38. There's no time to waste.
Dang, you are old.
Yeah. I waited as long as possible. Wouldn't change a thing.
God. Were you nervous when you got married?
No, because I waited so long. I was like, no, there was no nervousness.
But like the day of, were you nervous?
No.
Not at all? Not a smidge?
No. Not even a little bit.
I was shaking.
You were how old?
26?
Me at 26 is like a completely different human being.
I was shaking.
If I was 26, I'd be shaking.
But it hit me like engaged, pregnant, yes, but it didn't hit me until like the day of, and I was like
26. I had fully me at 26, I had fully grown in to my savage wings because I had a good job, I had money, I had a good car.
He had money.
I could talk. I knew how to talk to you.
When did you meet Lisa?
Almost 30. Okay. So me at 26 is like just peak savage. You know what I'm saying?
He kills me when he says that shit.
It is what it is, though.
Like,
so, but I
you
say,
swear you was a bad boy.
But I'm not saying that to say that. I'm saying that if I was 26 when you got married, I would have been shooketh. But at literally 12 over a decade later, I'm a totally different human.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah, I've done everything I can do. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. So yeah.
Okay. If you had known me, if we were friends when I was about to get married, what advice would you have given me?
I think the thing that I always say to any couple before they get married is ask yourself, what are the things that get on your nerves now?
Okay.
Multiply them by 100,000.
Okay.
And ask yourself if you can still live with that. Because everything that seems like a little bit of nothing becomes so much of a bigger thing. Like, this is a completely that has nothing to do with my situation. You might be having a conversation and like, a year in, it's like, yeah, she has this little bit of a rasp to her voice. And it's like, that's just so cute. She's got a little cute little rasp to her voice. You know what I'm saying? Yes. And you think it's almost cute. Yes. And then after you've gone through an infant and you've been nagged to do this by that raspy voice for 3 years, right? You want to strangle that raspy voice. Mm-hmm. Not fair. It's not right. I'm just saying, but that's the sentiment. Okay. So if bottom line, okay, is if you aren't going into your marriage like this is great and I'm 100% in, that in and of itself is a reason to pump the brakes. So here's the thing. When I got married, it wasn't because I was afraid of, I wasn't like, I don't mean like nervous fear of marriage, but like if you like have reservations. Oh, no. I didn't have reservations. I was like, oh my God, my dad was the only man in my life that was taking care of me. Now I got to give this man my life? What the hell? No, that's fair. That's fair. I was panicking. I was like, this is like, I'm a real adult and we're doing like a real adult thing. Like I really got to woman up, Yeah. And then I'm like, oh my God. And I'm about to have these kids. Like, like I was having an existential crisis all while having contractions at the same time. No, it was very different
with
for me
swollen feet.
because I waited so long. Because I was settled and of a certain age. It was very easy to manage.
Yeah.
For a million different reasons. Like there was no giant financial stress, all those kinds of things that a lot of younger couples,
Well,
of course,
I
have.
can at least say that that was not the problem as far as like, because we didn't have a huge wedding plan. Like
Mhm.
it was gonna be in my mom's backyard with my
Mhm.
friends. Like I think the most expensive thing was my dress.
Okay.
And I got that on sale.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
But like that, we didn't. That was the one thing I didn't go into. We weren't going to go into some crazy debt.
Oh
or
no,
whatever.
absolutely not.
Like,
Yes, that's stupid.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Well, beautiful 60 years of marriage.
Yeah, it's really incredible.
I wanted to touch on. So everyone kept hitting me up when Angie Stone passed away and was asking me like, "Did I hear about it? Am I okay?" What?
It's just I don't know. Yeah.
Well, there are certain artists in my life that I'm really like, that I hold near and dear.
Sure.
I was a fan of Angie's, but not to the point, like if Diana Ross went tomorrow, just everybody check on me. Angie, I'm sad, like very sad that she passed away. And I had to take a little bit to reflect on it because I'm like, I remember my first, like my introduction to her, right? And I just went over some of her music and like some of her story. I remember, I think she had an unsung, and I saw different interviews and stuff. It's unfortunate how she passed away. It's unfortunate how her life was at the time that she passed because she was dealing with a lot of money issues. But I don't want to talk about that. I want to dive into my favorite songs of hers that meant something to me. So my top Angie songs were Baby, which was my introduction to her. I remember the music video. I love that song. Like it came on MTV, VH1 Soul. I think it was VH1 Soul or something. They played the music videos like where Floetry and Jill and Erica, all of them was on there. And she was in rotation with the song Baby. And I remember just being in love with that song and like the flow of it. And it just, everything just kind of fit. And her voice just had this, I don't know how to describe, like this hum. It was like she had a hum to her voice that just was so peaceful. Then I Wish I Didn't Miss You. Love it. No More Rain. That's probably one of my top two. Brother, of course. Shout out to my girl Damala, who kills that song.
I don't know if I've heard her sing that.
Yeah, she does that beautifully. More Than a Woman. Again, another banger. I Want to Thank You. And Little Boy. Little Boy to me was like, it's so powerful. So I would advise that you go, I think her streams are up 200% or 800%. I can't remember if it was 200 or 800%, but everybody's looking her up now. Phenomenal artist, phenomenal voice. And
I just fundamentally from my end, in a world that seems to be losing pure, real, cultivated talent, it's just always a loss for music and art and culture when you lose a genuine, heavy-hitting artist. So
yes. So flowers to her life and legacy, her music, and her family.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Let's talk about what's going on around town before we get up out of here.
Start with that one.
All right. Unified Creative Exchange presents Crowned Glory, an immersive solo exhibition of new works by Stephanie Boateng. March 7th through May 2nd. This is a public opening reception at Wilmington and Wilmington Art Loop. March 7th from 5 to 9 p.m. at the Dahlia.
Ready?
Delaware Singles Night. All the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies, and the single brothers.
Is 25 to 40 too big of a stretch?
How many years is that? What?
15.
15? I think it depends. You got them college loans, baby girl.
Oh no.
He got a good job.
Oh no.
Or young man. You got them college bills, and she got a good job.
Mm-hmm.
Tickets are $15 or $20. You and a single guy friend, icebreakers, DJs, drink specials, and complimentary matchmaking membership.
You know what? I haven't been to Union Street Pub. I haven't been there before. I know exactly where it is. I don't know why I haven't been there. I need to. I want to
go to see how this works, but I don't want to go as a single.
You can just sit at the bar and watch, though. You know what I mean? You don't have to participate.
I would like to record. I want to see the awkwardness. I want to see who shows up.
That's funny. That's funny.
I need a secret camera.
I could definitely be on the fly on the wall to watch awkward conversations. I love that.
I'm telling you.
No, I could dig into that 100%.
I want to see that.
I want to like give some coaching, like, bruh, like just
right, like
shoot your shot, son.
See, what we need to do is a Naj and Jay, like what do you call a huddle? We need to do a Naj and Jay huddle before the events. You deal with the guys, I'll deal with the girls. I'll give him my
check the
inspiration.
outfits, like, bro, you can't put that on.
Wait a minute. You got some in your car?
That cologne.
Where do you live?
That cologne is way too strong, bro. Like,
do not order a Manhattan. What are you doing?
Oh no.
That's what we're gonna have. We're gonna have a Naj and Jay. We're gonna get you a man or a woman.
That's funny.
Okay. Join I Am Art in Motion for embodying the intangible creative movement for everyone. An expressive arts wellness practice. Join us Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. March 8th. Youth 10 years of age and up are encouraged to join at the Artomat.
Bang.
Okay. Women's History Month, 5 to 7 on Friday, March 7th. Eyeshadow Female Art Show.
Yeah, tell me more about this.
At Christina Cultural Arts Center. I just told you.
Yeah, tell me more. I want to know more about this. This is actually interesting to me, this one.
I don't know why you think... Listen, I just gathered the...
If anyone has more information on this, I would like to know. This actually seems... I don't know. There's something about the flyer that seems cool.
Yeah.
Like, why is it called eyeshadow?
But, I have no idea.
Yeah.
But you should go in to find out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Tomorrow...
Jesus Christ.
Listen. I will be on Petals and Perspectives Healing Episodes podcast. They will be asking me about my journey on The Voice, but also how I'm able to balance motherhood, work, and my artistry. So I'm excited to speak with these ladies. I got to meet them. They're in like South Carolina or North Carolina, so we got to meet online, and we had a good little conversation. So I'm excited about talking to them more about my experiences.
Do you feel like you have gotten to a point where you're just totally comfortable talking about The Voice?
Yes. If people ask me, yes. But I'm not comfortable.
You'd rather
bringing
not,
it up.
but you can.
Right.
Okay.
And I definitely won't bring it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Women and Wine Wednesdays presents the Ultimate Girls Night Out on Saturday at the Dahlia. Tickets are now on sale. Use coupon code Girls Night. Offer valid through January 20th. Okay. Dress code cocktail chic. Delicious cuisine, signature cocktails, special guests, and live DJ.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Wait a minute. Why is it on a Wednesday, but it's on the 8th?
Let me see.
It says Women and Wine Wednesdays, but it's on the 8th.
I will not try to answer that question.
Okay.
But I will put the art loop up.
Art loop! Why is that not in my phone, but it's in your phone when I sent it to you?
I don't know.
I'm very confused.
Get up close and...
Just, y'all see it. Go online. I'm not about to strain my eyes. No, yeah. Just go online to in Wilmington, and they'll show you all the locations for Art Loop.
Okay.
So yeah.
Is that it?
Also, I forgot to mention flowers. Oba, who owns Push Tattoos, is releasing his very first coloring book. It's called
cool.
Yes, it's called.
Oh, can you send me that?
Yes. Who's in charge of the
But
girls?
I'll put it on the screen.
You want me to send it now?
Yeah, go ahead. I might be able to pull it up. Keep talking and I'll see if I can pull it up.
Women, it's called Who's in Charge? Why are you so mean? Who's in charge of the girls? And it's going to be on Amazon on Friday for you to purchase.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it. I love his artwork. One day when I grow up, I'll be able to afford it, but I can definitely afford a coloring book, and I will color the heck out of it. And I know I'm not going to be good at it, but I'm going to send it to him anyway.
But that's cool. And I mean, I'm not making fun of you right now, but you like the color, right?
I do love the color. So I'm really excited for him. I love his aesthetic, and he's such a nice person.
Mm-hmm.
I've met him a couple times. We got to interview him before.
We interviewed him. He's a nice guy.
I love his page. Like I'm a huge fan of his. So I'm really excited for him, and I hope that he sells out soon.
100%.
So that's all we have for you tonight.
Mm-hmm.
We will see you
next Wednesday for sure.
Yes, we will. Bye.